Hello, and welcome to my channel again. Ugh, that felt so weird to say. Welcome to my channel. Like, guess who's back? Back again. I've been loving doing that move. I don't know why. This is a really random video, and it's gonna be so quick, so short. I'm just gonna say whatever comes to my mind. So this is basically just advice for people who are like either about to finish high school or about to start high school. Take what you can get, take what you need, take what you want to retain in your medulla oblongata. First of all, don't take high school too seriously. That's my first rule. Don't take high school too seriously. Yes, focus on your studies, do your books. You're gonna need it, especially if you want to do university and like college or whatever the options are for like after high school. Definitely do your books do matter. And I know some people are like, oh yeah, in grade 9 it doesn't matter, like they don't even count credits or whatever. It won't matter, because if you don't start training yourself to understand how to study and read and whatever, as soon as you hit grade 10, grade 11, where you need to know, everything is gonna go downhill for you. You're not gonna know what to do. You're not gonna be able to catch up, and you're probably like thinking, "Oh yeah, it's fine. When it's time for the serious stuff, I'll be serious." And like I can always just wait till next year and like study better. No, you cannot. I promise you, you're going to regret it, and you're probably gonna tell yourself, "Oh, grade 10, grade 11. As soon as school starts, I'm going to start studying. I'm going to start reading every week before." Do you know how many people have said that to themselves, including me, and that wasn't what happened? Bro. So the only way you're actually gonna succeed is if you start training yourself from the beginning. And to the people who are about to finish high school and think they should lose all hope, no, you shouldn't. Because honestly, give yourself the motivation you couldn't give yourself before, and give that motivation to yourself now. Like, I don't know what you need to do. I don't know whether you need to get your phone taken away, you need to have your devices seized. I don't know what you just find something to limit your distractions and do what you need to do. Because trust me, it's all gonna come back and bite you in the behind. It's gonna bite you in the gluteus maximus. Because the people I've seen in my school who wasted their time doing whatever. Also, cute purse. My mom got me for my birthday. But I've seen so many people waste their time thinking, oh, I can always just catch up later. I can always catch up second semester. No, because you're never gonna get a chance to do that subject again. I promise you're not. And you may think, oh, yeah, there's summer school and stuff like that, but do you really want your summer to be spent doing school? Think about it, rationalize it, use your brain and think about it clearly. Do you really want to be doing school during summer? No one wants to do that. So let's be serious, put on our big girl and big boy pants, and lock in. We have been saying that for years, and we're gonna lock in. My ancestors have been knocking my head, telling me to lock in. I have not locked in. But technically, I kind of did the second semester of grade 11, and my grades weren't bad. So, the ancestors knocking came. So, anyways, so that's enough about that. I could go on and on about just locking in, because that's the first thing, lock in. What else do you need to know? As somebody who's about to be done with high school, what I will tell you is, as you're like doing your like school stuff, like you're studying, passing your exams, your tests, doing your schoolwork, locking in, also have your fun, because you don't know the next time you're going to be this free to do all the dumb high school whatever. And when I say that, I don't say go and do rubbish like drinking and driving. I don't condone that. Please, I don't even condone drinking unless you're of legal age. Yeah, obviously there's like when you go to like high school parties, or like you're with your parents for like a dinner party, and then there's obviously alcohol, and your parents are like, yeah, you can have a little bit of alcohol, yes. But if you're going out with friends and everybody is good, 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 please, 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 watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because I've heard too many stories, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. But yeah, as much as you're doing your locking in and everything, also have some enjoyment, because you don't know the next time you're going to be able to do this. Because you cannot be 21 and acting like a 16-year-old. That's stupid. Yeah, also have your fun time, like, but be responsible, because you can't be 21 acting I remember what I was saying. You can't be 21 acting like you're 16 years old, because you missed out on your opportunity to do this stupid high school whatever. Because please, why are some grown men out here acting like as if they didn't finish high school? Like, and also at the same time, as you're a high school student, don't be trying to act so mature. Especially you grade 9s. Oh my gosh. Now I'm switching to the people just starting high school. Control yourself. Control yourself. Do like this. Calm down. Because why are you acting so grown? Like, yeah, there's some of you that you act grown, but in the sense that like you have common sense and you're not acting stupid. And then there's the other grade 9s that are acting like as if they are in grade 12. This is their last life. Like, oh, calm down. You're just entering high school. You don't need to be experiencing everything you're experiencing. Why am I seeing some of you doing in grade 9? You're 13. First of all, nah, I rebuke it. I cast it away. In fact, let me take it away from people. I cast it away. Because headache. Because y'all are actually, you're acting too grown for your age. I promise you, you need to dial it back. Enjoy being a little kid. Enjoy it. Because then when you hit grade 12, all your stupid behaviors are not gonna, they're gonna be bad. Even in grade 9, your stupid behaviors are gonna come back at you like crazy, and you're not gonna find it funny. You're not. And honestly, I could talk about this for so long, because I've seen so many kids just do stupid things, and I'm just like,
the woman was too stunned to speak.
Man, at this point I'm ending this video. That has just gotten me heated, because don't even. Anyways, another thing, don't, like, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. If you're in high school and you feel like you're not going to make any friends, I promise you will. Unless you are the devil's incarnate, Satan's incarnate, whatever they want to call it, be advocate, something. Whether you're gone, whether you're the devil, yeah, oh my Jesus, you're gonna make friends. I'm like, and I know there will be days you will feel lonely. Trust me, there are days where I feel lonely, especially when my friends don't come to school, or when I feel like my friends aren't really my friends, and that like they have other people that they're closer to than me. And yes, especially if you're a new person at the school, you're gonna feel like that, because they've been at the school longer than you. They've known more people. You're like, it's normal. And don't be in a rush to make friends, because at the same time, you don't need friends. Like always have the one person who you know is like gonna stick with you and gonna be there for you, and like, like, at least have that one friend. You don't need to have a massive friend group. Half the time those friend groups don't last that long. Not even half the time, most of the time those friend groups don't last that long. And those people who do have friend groups that lasted that long, go check your friend's phone and make sure they're not chatting about you to somebody else, because but oh my gosh, I need to pee. Like, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this there by just saying, I could go on and on about the whole friendship thing, but you will make friends. It might happen faster for some other people slower for some other people, or it might take freaking forever for some other people, but you will make a friend. And honestly, don't beat yourself up about it if you don't really feel like you have friends. Because I will say, sometimes you may have friends and you talk to them in school, but you don't talk to them when you leave school. And that's me. Like, I have friends that I talk to them in school like every day. Like, I hang out with you every single period. But as soon as that last bell rings at 3:10 p.m. and I'm on the bus on my way home, it's like I don't even know anybody. I don't know anything. And it's not a thing that like happens on purpose, but like it's just life. It's just being a teenager. You sometimes you have designated friends for different areas. Like, you know how you have church friends. When you're in church, you're like, oh my gosh, this is my best friend ever. When you're in school, you're like, oh my gosh, this is my best friend ever. Yeah, you don't talk to both of them when you go home. That's how it is. It's just how it is. You don't need to force anything. Like, the friendships will find you. Yes, go out, try and make friends, try and be more open, but eventually friendships just find you. And sometimes it could be with the person you least expected. Sometimes it could be with someone who you thought wouldn't even want to talk to you ever. Sometimes it could be with someone you thought hated you. No two people are the same. So take friendships, like, take the time to make your friendships. Like, you don't need to rush into it, because when you rush into it, that's when it implodes on you. And also be careful. Don't go and try and be friends with everybody and you're just picking and picking and picking and picking and picking. But then when you need somebody, none of them are reliant on you because you're not reliant on them. So when something happens to you and you're like, oh damn, who do I call? You call all 10 of your big friend group friends, all of them are busy with somebody else, or like they just don't have time for you, or they just don't respond because you're not tight. So always find that one person you're tight with. They don't even have to be in your school. They could be 5,000 miles away. And yes, it can be hard, because trust me, it's really hard, especially when the friend isn't going to your school. Because what I will say, the friends I have at my school right now, I don't talk to them religiously every day. And it's not a matter of like, oh, I don't like them or anything like that. It's just like, we don't talk every day. We don't talk every day. It's not that deep. But when we get to school, me and these girls are locked in. Like, those are my friends. Like, when we get to school, those are my school friends. I hang out with you every single day, every time, whatever. But then when I get home, I'm a loner. I am clinically diagnosed to be a loner. Man, don't even get me started on that. Anyways, my broskies, I gotta bounce. Sayonara.